In the heart of Catholic spirituality lies a profound and enduring devotion to Mary, the Mother of Jesus. Among the myriad titles and images that honor her, the icon of Our Lady of Perpetual Help holds a unique place. This revered icon, with its rich theological and historical significance, serves as a powerful testament to Mary's perpetual role as a compassionate intercessor and protector of the faithful. The icon of Our Lady of Perpetual Help, also known as Our Mother of Perpetual Help, is more than just an image. It is a theological narrative rendered in vibrant colors and intricate symbols. Originating from the Byzantine tradition, the icon depicts the Virgin Mary holding the child Jesus, flanked by the Archangels Michael and Gabriel. Each element of the icon carries deep spiritual meaning. Mary's eyes, wide and inviting, look directly at the viewer, creating a sense of personal connection and inviting the faithful into a profound encounter with the divine. Her gaze is one of understanding and empathy, suggesting her readiness to listen and intercede for those who seek her aid. The child Jesus, portrayed with a look of anxious foresight, clings to his mother, his little hands grasping hers tightly, symbolizing humanity's need for the maternal care and support that Mary provides. The archangels, holding the instruments of Christ's passion, the cross, the nails, and the spear, serve as a reminder of the salvific mission of Jesus. Their presence underscores the connection between Christ's suffering and Mary's role as a comforter and mediator. The Greek inscriptions in the icon translate to Mother of God, Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Gabriel, affirming the divinity and the sacred roles of the figures depicted. June 27th is the feast day of Our Mother of Perpetual Help, who is known for miracles and answers to prayer. It is associated with a 15th century Byzantine icon of the Madonna and Child, which is copied in mosaic in the Our Mother of Perpetual Help chapel in the Basilica. The tradition of Our Mother of Perpetual Help is traced back to 1495. Stolen from a Cretan monastery by a wine merchant a few years after its creation, it was brought to the Church of St. Matthew in Rome. For 300 years, it resided at the church, and even survived the church's destruction by Napoleon's army in 1798. 88 years later, Pope Pius IX gave the icon to the Redemptorist congregation at the Church of St. Alphonsus, where it remains today. The image was painted by the Cretan iconographer Andreas Rizzo de Candia, 1421 until 1492, who lived and traveled in Rome during the time and created several works bearing high resemblance to the icon. The former archpriest of St. Peter's Basilica, Cardinal Francesco Nerli Jr., also praised the icon for its miraculous claims of glorious wonder. But according to the Charis Cardiotissa's monastery, the original icon was painted by Lazarus Zographos, 810 until 865 AD, and was known as the Panagia Cardiotissa, due to the depiction of the Mother of God holding the child Jesus near her heart. Historian Sturgio Spinakis had argued that the miraculous icon was the reason for the founding of the monastery. The Italian Franciscan priest and traveler Cristoforo Buondelmonte visited Crete in 1415, wrote of a similar icon being miraculous. We walked between densely forested stony mountains until we reached the church of Cardiotissa, which had appeared to the faithful many times with miracles. The icon's fame spread rapidly, and numerous miracles were attributed to its intercession. However, during the Napoleonic Wars, the Church of St. Matthew was destroyed, and the icon was lost to public view for several decades. It wasn't until the Redemptorist order took charge of the icon in the late 19th century that it was restored to its rightful place in the church and to the hearts of the faithful. The icon now resides in the Church of St. Alphonsus in Rome, where it continues to be a source of spiritual inspiration and miraculous interventions. At the heart of the devotion to Our Lady of Perpetual Help is the belief in Mary's ongoing role as a mediator and protector. This is deeply rooted in Catholic theology, which views Mary as an integral part of God's salvific plan. The title Perpetual Help encapsulates the Church's conviction that Mary's assistance is constant and unwavering. This theological concept is vividly illustrated in the icon itself. The child Jesus, in his moment of fear and premonition of the Passion, turns to his mother for comfort. This act symbolizes humanity's instinctive turning to Mary in times of trouble and distress. Just as Jesus found solace in Mary's arms, so too can the faithful find refuge in her perpetual help. The concept of Mary's perpetual assistance is not limited to physical protection, but extends to spiritual guidance and intercession. The Church teaches that Mary intercedes for us with a mother's love and concern, always ready to lead us closer to her Son, Jesus Christ. This belief is beautifully expressed in the ancient prayer associated with the icon. O Mother of Perpetual Help, grant that I may ever invoke your powerful name, which is the safeguard of the living and the salvation of the dying. Throughout history, the faithful have turned to Our Lady of Perpetual Help in times of crisis, finding in her a beacon of hope and a source of strength. From personal struggles to global calamities, the icon has been a focal point of prayer and devotion, offering comfort and reassurance. During the cholera epidemic in 19th century Rome, the icon was carried in procession through the streets, and many reported miraculous recoveries and a subsequent end to the plague. Such events have cemented the icon's reputation as a powerful symbol of divine intervention and maternal care. In more recent times, the devotion to Our Lady of Perpetual Help continues to flourish, particularly among those facing hardship and uncertainty. The icon's universal appeal lies in its profound message of hope and the promise of perpetual help from a loving and compassionate mother. Catholic teaching holds Mary as the model of perfect discipleship. Her unwavering faith, her acceptance of God's will, and her maternal care for all humanity make her a central figure in the life of the Church. The icon of Our Lady of Perpetual Help encapsulates these qualities, inviting the faithful to emulate Mary's virtues in their own lives. Mary's role as a disciple is beautifully illustrated in the icon. Her right hand, which points to Jesus, serves as a reminder that she always leads us to her Son. This gesture reflects her mission to guide us towards a deeper relationship with Christ and to encourage us to follow his teachings. Moreover, Mary's tender yet firm embrace of Jesus in the icon symbolizes her protective and nurturing role. Just as she cared for Jesus with a mother's love, she cares for us with the same unwavering dedication. This maternal aspect of Mary's discipleship highlights her role as the Church's mother, always ready to support and guide her children. The devotion to Our Lady of Perpetual Help is not just a spiritual practice, but a way of life. It calls the faithful to cultivate a deep trust in Mary's intercession and to seek her help in all aspects of life. This trust is rooted in the belief that, as our spiritual mother, Mary is always ready to assist us with her powerful intercession. In practical terms, this means turning to Mary in prayer during times of need, seeking her guidance in difficult decisions, and asking for her protection in moments of danger. The faithful are encouraged to pray the novena to Our Lady of Perpetual Help, a series of prayers that reflect on Mary's role and seek her intercession. This devotion also inspires the faithful to embody the virtues of Mary in their own lives. Her example of humility, obedience, and love serves as a model for all Christians. By following Mary's example, we can grow closer to God and become more faithful disciples of Christ. The prayer of Our Lady of Perpetual Help is as follows. O Mother of Perpetual Help, grant that I may ever invoke your most powerful name, which is the safeguard of the living and the salvation of the dying. O purest Mary, O sweetest Mary, let thy name henceforth be ever on my lips. Delay not, O blessed Lady, to help me whenever I call on you, for, in all my needs, in all my temptations I shall never cease to call on you, ever repeating thy sacred name, Mary, Mary. Oh, what consolation, what sweetness, what confidence, what emotion fill my soul when I pronounce your sacred name, or even only think of you. I thank God for having given you, for my good, so sweet, so powerful, so lovely a name. But I will not be content with merely pronouncing your name. Let my love for you prompt me ever to hail you, Mother of Perpetual Help. Amen. The icon of Our Lady of Perpetual Help is a profound gift to the Church and a powerful symbol of Mary's perpetual care and intercession. It invites the faithful to deepen their relationship with Mary, to trust in her loving assistance, and to follow her example of perfect discipleship. In a world often fraught with challenges and uncertainties, the image of Our Lady of Perpetual Help offers a message of hope and reassurance. It reminds us that we are never alone, that we have a loving mother who is always ready to help us, and that through her intercession, we can find the strength and courage to face life's trials. As we gaze upon the icon of Our Lady of Perpetual Help, may we be inspired to seek her perpetual aid, to trust in her maternal care, and to follow her example of faithful discipleship. In doing so, we embrace the timeless and boundless gift of Our Lady's perpetual help.